SBDOctober 4, 2017 Media want more great stories like this? Click on one of these buttons. Already a subscriber? See if you like it. Get it all. Premium Access. F1 will move from NBC Sports to ESPN next year as part of a multi-year rights deal that is expected to be announced later today. Neither side would comment on financials, but ESPN is not believed to be paying a rights fee for the programming and will rely on a world fee to carry the races. The circuit's rights are not part of this deal, as F1 will retain control over those rights, a position that proved to be a sticking point with NBC, which had carried races on NBCSN since 2013. F1 also pushed for a shorter deal length. The circuit, which is trying to build itself up under new ownership, did not want its U.S. rights to be tied down in any kind of long-term deal, sources said. Formula One is a world-class sports property that has tremendous upside long-term, said ESPN exec v programming scheduling Burke Magnus. He said F1 CEO exec chair Chase Carey, managing director of commercial operations Sean Bratches and their team are incredibly talented and well-positioned to take F1 to another whole level, particularly in the United States. Magnus were happy to be their partner in that effort. ESPN committed to televise all 21 races live next year, 16 on ESPN2, 3 on ESPN and 2 on ABC. ABC will re-air the May 27 Monaco Grand Prix in the time slot following the Indianapolis 500. ESPN has committed to carry all practice sessions, qualifying and races live and in replay on one of its platforms next year. We had the ability on Sunday mornings on ESPN2 to slide the races right into the schedule, Magnus said. The design here is to lean heavily into the sport once again. It's been a few years. We want to make it a big deal again. Growing profile in U.S. Carey and Bratches have made it clear that they are interested in adding a second U.S. race and doing more marketing around the sport in America, two areas where ESPN can help. Magnus said F1 drivers and races will pop up on Disney networks occasionally, even the non-sports ones, to help the racing circuit grow in the U.S. NBC, which has touted itself as the U.S. television home of motorsports, still retains the rights to NASCAR through 24 and IndyCar through next year. It also carries several smaller motorsports properties, like Red Bull GRC. An NBC Sports spokesperson said, although we take great pride in having grown Formula One's visibility and viewership since we became its exclusive U.S. media rights holder in 2013, this will be our last season with the series. In this case, we chose not to enter into a new agreement in which the rights holder itself competes with us and our distribution partners. We wish the new owners of F1 well. This season, NBC, NBCS and CNBC are averaging 548,000 viewers for 14 F1 races, up 13% from the same point last season. For ESPN, the addition of F1 could rekindle a connection with motorsports fans, following decisions in recent years that has seen it drop rights for NASCAR and NHRA. ABC was the first U.S. broadcaster to carry a F1 race in '62, when Wide World of Sports aired highlights of the Monaco Grand Prix a week after the race. ESPN televised F1 races from 8,497. Daytime ET event net March 25, 12:55 am Australian GP ESPN2 April 8, 1:55 am Chinese GP ESPN2 April 15, 10:55 am Bahrain GP ESPN2 April 29, 8:55 am Azerbaijan GP ESPN2 May 13, 7:55 am Spanish GP ESPN2 May 27, 7:55 am Monaco GP ESPN May 27, 3:30 p.m. Monaco GP Re-air ABC June 10, 1:55 p.m. Canadian GP ESPN June 24, 7:55 am French GP ESPN2 July 1, 7:55 am Austrian GP ESPN2 July 8, 7:55 am British GP ESPN July 22, 7:55 am German GP ESPN2 July 29, 7:55 am Hungarian GP ESPN2 August 26, 7:55 am Belgian GP ESPN2 September 2, 7:55 am Italian GP ESPN2 September 16, 7:55 am Singapore GP ESPN2 September 30, 7:55 am Russian GP ESPN2 October 7, 12:55 am Japanese GP ESPN2 October 21, 2:55 p.m. US GP ABC October 28, 2:55 p.m. Mexican GP ABC November 11, 10:55 and Brazilian GP ESPN2 November 25, 7:55 and Abu Dhabi GP ESPN2.